Are you prepared for the unexpected? With rising prices and growing concerns about food shortages, it's time to take action and secure your family's future. In this video, we're revealing the 8 must-have emergency foods that could make all the difference when grocery store shelves run empty. These aren't your typical survival staples. Many of these foods are hiding in plain sight, and most people have no idea just how vital they can be during a crisis. We'll break down why these 8 foods are absolutely essential, the smartest ways to store them for the long haul, and how to seamlessly incorporate them into your everyday meals. Why wait for a disaster to strike when you can build a resilient pantry today and ensure you're ready for whatever comes your way? Stick around because by the end of this video, you'll have all the knowledge you need to stay ahead of the curve. Trust us, you won't want to miss this. Point 1. Why rice is a must-have survival staple. Have you ever wondered why rice is one of the first items to fly off the shelves during a panic? This humble grain may not seem glamorous, but in a survival situation, it could make the difference between staying nourished and going hungry. Rice has long been regarded as a survival food powerhouse, delivering on reliability, versatility, and ease of storage. It's not just a staple in many cultures worldwide, it's a lifeline when access to fresh food becomes uncertain. Picture a scenario where supply chains are disrupted. Natural disasters, economic crises, or even widespread power outages could make it nearly impossible to find fresh or perishable foods. This is precisely why rice should hold a prime spot in your emergency food stockpile. Its long shelf life makes it a natural choice for those preparing for the worst. With proper storage in airtight containers, white rice can last up to 30 years, making it one of the most durable food options available for preppers and families alike. One of rice's greatest strengths lies in its simplicity. When fuel and energy sources are restricted, you need food that cooks quickly and provides maximum nutrition for minimal effort. Rice is a prime example, requiring nothing more than water and heat to transform into a meal. It's adaptable too. Pair it with canned vegetables, beans, or powdered spices, and you've created a filling, comforting dish in no time. If power outages force you to rely on camp stoves or portable burners, rice fits the profile of an efficient, low-fuss option. Rice also wins in terms of cost-effectiveness, enabling families to build a substantial stockpile without breaking the bank. It stretches easily, providing energy-dense calories that can sustain your family through times of scarcity. Historically, when Americans face emergencies, rice can be one of the first foods to sell out in stores. Waiting for the panic to hit might leave you without this vital staple, and that could spell disaster in a long-term survival scenario. Don't underestimate the importance of preparing now. Stocking up on rice, whether white, jasmine, or basmati, can provide you with peace of mind knowing you're ready for the unexpected. When the shelves are bare and options are scarce, you'll be glad you thought ahead. Rice isn't just another food in your pantry. It's a survival essential that no emergency plan should be without. 2. Peanut butter, a lifeline in tough times. Peanut butter isn't just a tasty treat to smear on toast or sandwiches. It's a must-have when building an emergency food supply. High in protein and packed with essential nutrients, this creamy or crunchy pantry staple serves as an excellent source of energy when food options are limited. The incredible nutritional punch it delivers includes healthy fats, vitamin E, magnesium, and even some potassium, all of which provide the fuel your body needs to keep going during challenging times. Whether you pair it with crackers, apples, or simply eat a spoonful straight out of the jar, peanut butter's versatility makes it an irreplaceable choice during food shortages or emergencies. What truly sets peanut butter apart is its long shelf life. Unlike fresh produce or meats that can spoil within days, a jar of peanut butter can last for months, or even years if stored properly, without refrigeration. This characteristic is invaluable in scenarios where power outages or refrigeration are unavailable. Its compact size also means you can easily store multiple jars without taking up much space, making it ideal for small pantries or emergency kits. Whether you're riding through a natural disaster or simply trying to stretch your budget when grocery prices spike, peanut butter is a reliable option that will help you get through lean times. However, there's a catch. Peanut production can be surprisingly fragile. Supply chain disruptions caused by severe droughts, unpredictable weather conditions, or labor shortages can create hiccups in production. When crops are affected or processing slows, it may lead to price hikes or fewer jars on store shelves. This is why stocking up on peanut butter whenever it's on sale is a smart move. Keeping a few extra jars in your emergency stash ensures you won't find yourself scrambling for affordable protein if the worst happens. Its longevity, delicious taste, and ability to pair with a wide variety of foods secure peanut butter's status as an emergency staple. Whether you're preparing for a food crisis or just want a dependable ingredient to feed your family, this kitchen hero earns its rightful place as one of the 8 essential emergency foods. Trust us, when it feels like there's only scarcity on the horizon, peanut butter will be the go-to food you'll be glad you stored away. 3. Dehydrated fruits and vegetables, the hidden lifeline in a crisis. When a crisis strikes, access to fresh produce might be one of the first things to disappear from store shelves. Whether it's due to inflation, supply chain breakdowns, or extreme weather wiping out crops, fresh fruits and vegetables could become an elusive luxury for millions of families. That's where dehydrated fruits and vegetables step in as a critical lifeline. These compact and lightweight foods pack an impressive nutritional punch, preserving many of the essential vitamins and minerals your body needs, all without requiring refrigeration. Imagine having a stash of dehydrated strawberries, kale, or carrots ready to go when your local grocery store runs out of fresh options. Not only do these foods serve as a convenient backup, but their long shelf life makes them an invaluable part of any emergency pantry. Dehydrated produce retains much of its natural flavor, which can make meals more enjoyable at a time when morale might already be low. Even when rationing food or dealing with limited supplies, tossing a handful of dehydrated veggies into a soup or snacking on dried fruit can make a big difference in keeping your body healthy and your spirits up. The economic factor can't be ignored here either. With rising inflation and unpredictable food markets, the cost of fresh produce is already becoming unsustainable for many people. If weather-induced crop failures cause further shortages, prices could skyrocket and availability may plummet. This means that fresh fruits and vegetables might be priced far beyond the reach of millions, leaving families scrambling for alternatives. By stocking up on dehydrated fruits and vegetables in advance, you're proactively safeguarding your nutrition during uncertain times. Unlike canned goods, dehydrated produce is much lighter and easier to store, making it extremely practical for emergency scenarios. It takes up less space, doesn't require special conditions, and can last for years when properly packaged. Plus, it allows you to diversify your meals, ensuring a more balanced and fulfilling diet during difficult circumstances. Don't underestimate the importance of planning ahead. Having a reserve of dehydrated fruits and vegetables on hand is more than just a smart move. It's a necessity in today's unpredictable world. These foods can truly make the difference between surviving and thriving when the chips are down. Remember, it's not just about calories. In an emergency, the nutrients from fruits and vegetables are essential to staying healthy and resilient. 4th point, grains and pantry staples. When it comes to building a solid emergency food stockpile, grains and essential staples are the unsung heroes that guarantee your family won't go hungry during times of crisis. Imagine having a reliable stash of versatile foods that can sustain you through emergencies, both large and small. That's where grains and pantry staples shine. Think hearty, nutrient-packed essentials like rice, whole oats, and hearty wheat varieties. These are the backbone of preparedness, providing the carbs and calories your body needs to stay active, alert, and healthy. Pair them with other items in your stockpile, and you've got the foundation for an endless array of meals. Why are these staples so important? First, they store exceptionally well when kept in proper conditions, such as airtight containers with oxygen absorbers to prevent spoilage. Second, they're incredibly versatile. Rice, for instance, serves as the perfect canvas for countless dishes, from savory stews to simple side dishes. Oats can be turned into energizing breakfasts or even used in baking, while wheat or other grains can ground into flour for bread making. These humble ingredients can transform into soul-satisfying meals during a time when comfort food becomes more essential than ever. But that's not all. Pantry staples like dried beans, pasta, and canned items are equally invaluable. Canned meats provide essential protein and long-lasting energy, while peanut butter adds a delicious, protein-heavy boost with a creamy texture that's loved by all ages. Dehydrated fruits and vegetables round out your stockpile, giving you access to vital vitamins and nutrients to keep your immune system strong. And powdered milk? It's the forgotten gem of emergency prepping. Great for drinking, baking, or even making homemade yogurt. Having these 8 foods stocked away isn't just practical, it's about peace of mind. Knowing that you've secured a dependable food foundation eliminates the stress of the unknown. You won't have to experience that sinking feeling of staring at empty shelves when disaster strikes. Instead, you'll have the confidence of knowing you planned ahead, with a pantry packed for long-term resilience. These 8 essential items, grains, beans, rice, canned meats, peanut butter, pasta, dehydrated fruits and veggies, and powdered milk, are more than just pantry additions. They're lifesavers when famine or disruptions hit, ensuring no American goes hungry. 5. Dried beans. a life-saving food supply. When it comes to emergency foods that Americans simply can't afford to overlook, dried beans are nothing short of a game-changer. These humble legumes pack an incredible punch when it comes to nutrition, longevity, and versatility, making them an essential addition to any preparedness pantry. Whether you're gearing up for a natural disaster, supply shortages, or simply want peace of mind in uncertain times, dried beans are one of the most reliable and affordable food staples out there. Why are dried beans so valuable? First and foremost, they are packed with essential nutrients like protein, fiber, potassium, and iron. Protein keeps your body fueled and functioning, fiber aids digestion, while potassium and iron help with energy levels and overall health. But dried beans don't just stop at providing nutrition. They're also incredibly filling, which makes them perfect for rationing during emergencies. A small amount can sustain you and keep hunger at bay for hours. Another key advantage of dried beans is their exceptional shelf life. Unlike fresh vegetables, meat, or other perishable goods, dried beans can last for years when stored properly. Keep them in a cool, dry place in airtight containers, and they'll easily be ready to serve in any emergency. Imagine having a food supply you can confidently rely on without worrying about spoilage or waste. That is the kind of peace of mind dried beans bring to the table. The versatility of dried beans is equally impressive. From black beans to lentils, kidney beans, and chickpeas, they can be used in countless recipes. Soups, stews, chilies, casseroles, or even simple boiled beans with seasoning, the possibilities are endless. Even if you're not facing an emergency, incorporating dried beans into your daily cooking can stretch your food budget significantly while keeping meals healthy and satisfying. It's clear why preparedness experts and survivalists hold dried beans in such high regard. For anyone concerned about supply chain disruptions, inflation, or future crises, these small but mighty legumes are a pillar of food security. Stocking up on dried beans now is not just smart planning, it's taking proactive steps to ensure you and your loved ones have a reliable source of nutrition no matter what the future holds. They may seem simple, but when the going gets tough, dried beans can make all the difference between struggling to stay nourished and having a steady, life-sustaining food base at your fingertips. 6. Canned meats, a survival essential you can't ignore. When it comes to building an emergency food supply, canned meats are an absolute game-changer. It's not just about convenience, it's about survival. Picture this: power outages, empty grocery shelves, and people scrambling to secure the last scraps of essentials. When such crises strike, canned meats provide a reliable source of protein and energy to keep you and your family going. They store well, are easy to prepare, and can be consumed straight out of the can if necessary. Unlike fresh meat that spoils quickly without refrigeration, canned meats like tuna, chicken, beef, and even hearty options like Spam are shelf-stable for years. That long shelf life means you can stock up ahead of time without worrying about spoilage. But it's not just the longevity, it's the variety. Relying on one type of protein can get monotonous and nutritionally limiting in a stressful survival situation. Stocking different options ensures not only a wider range of dishes to prepare, but also a broader spectrum of essential nutrients your body needs to stay strong, healthy, and alert during tough times. What makes canned meats so appealing is the versatility they bring to your emergency prep. Pair them with rice, beans, or even canned vegetables, and you've got balanced meals that fuel your body with carbs, proteins, and vital micronutrients. Need a quick snack? Open up some canned chicken or tuna, grab a few crackers, and you're all set. Whatever the scenario, these proteins will save the day while others scramble to find perishable alternatives that won't last long. Now more than ever, the unpredictable patterns of weather disasters and the fluctuating economy have shown us how fragile our food supply chain can be. With canned meats as part of your emergency food stockpile, you're giving yourself a critical edge in uncertain times. The peace of mind that comes with knowing you have a reliable source of protein within arm's reach can't be overstated. It's foresight like this that truly separates those who are prepared from those who are left scrambling when disaster strikes. Don't overlook this iconic survival food. It could be the difference between maintaining your strength when it matters most and struggling to meet your basic nutritional needs. The time to act is now. Stock up, diversify, and ensure that your pantry is equipped with this 6th survival essential before it's too late. 7. Pasta. When it comes to stocking your pantry for emergencies, pasta is an essential staple that can make a huge difference in your ability to weather tough times. Why does pasta rank so high on the list? For starters, it's one of the most versatile and long-lasting foods you can store. From fettuccine to macaroni, there are dozens of varieties to choose from, which means you'll always have options when it comes to meal preparation. even during dire circumstances. Imagine a scenario where shelves are empty because of sudden disruptions to the supply chain, or a spike in demand due to panic buying. Such events have already happened in recent years, and they highlight the importance of being prepared. Without pasta or some kind of reliable, storable food, many might find themselves scrambling, rationing whatever's left, or paying outrageous prices for dwindling supplies. By keeping a stash of pasta in your pantry, you eliminate the stress of having to figure out what's for dinner when the going gets tough, and you remove the uncertainty of not knowing if you'll have enough to eat tomorrow. What makes pasta a true hero in crisis situations is its versatility. Unlike other emergency foods that can get boring fast, pasta allows you to mix things up. Pair it with canned sauces, olive oil, dehydrated vegetables, or even powdered cheese, and you'll have completely different meals every day if you want to. This variety is more than just a convenience, it's a lifesaver for your mental health. During challenging times, being forced to eat the same food repeatedly can drain morale, but a little creativity with pasta can keep spirits lifted. Additionally, pasta is lightweight, inexpensive, and has an impressive shelf life, making it an ideal choice for stockpiling. It doesn't take up much space either, so you can easily store enough to last weeks or months. Even if you're stuck at home or faced with a long-term emergency, you'll have the peace of mind knowing you're prepared with a flexible, filling, and nutritious meal option. The bottom line? Pasta is more than an emergency food, it's a survival essential. If you're serious about being prepared, make sure it has a dedicated spot in your pantry. It's number 7 on our list, but it could easily be the MVP when times get tough. Stock up now and you'll thank yourself later. 8. Powdered milk, a long-lasting dairy essential. Milk has always been a dietary staple for many American households, especially those with children, offering essential nutrients like calcium, protein, and vitamins. However, in a true emergency or during a supply chain crisis, getting fresh milk may become a difficult, if not impossible, task. That's where powdered milk steps in as a game changer. Powdered milk offers the convenience of long-term storage, making it a must-have for your emergency pantry. Unlike fresh milk, which spoils quickly, powdered milk has an extended shelf life when stored properly. Whether you're facing natural disasters, economic downturns, or disruptions in the food supply, having powdered milk on hand ensures that your family can still enjoy the benefits of dairy without interruption. One of the best things about powdered milk is its versatility. It can be rehydrated and used just like fresh milk in your daily routine. From making a comforting glass of milk for your kids to using it in recipes such as pancakes, mashed potatoes, or even baked goods, powdered milk is a multi-purpose ingredient that keeps nutritious options on the table. And it's not only vital for kids, adults too rely on milk for its health benefits, especially in times of stress when a balanced diet is crucial. It's worth noting that not all powdered milk products are created equal. Brands can differ in taste, quality, and fat content, all of which can impact the overall experience. Many experienced preppers recommend conducting a taste test with a few brands before committing to a bulk purchase. After all, if your family doesn't like it, it's not going to be a practical addition to your emergency food supply. With its lightweight, non-perishable nature and easy preparation, powdered milk is an invaluable item for any emergency food stockpile. Don't overlook this subtle but powerful staple when you're planning for the unknown. By storing powdered milk, you ensure that no matter what challenges come your way, your family can enjoy healthier, more sustaining meals. When challenging times arise, having a stockpile of essential emergency foods can mean the difference between thriving and struggling. It's not just about avoiding hunger, it's about staying prepared and protecting your well-being during uncertain circumstances. By carefully planning your food storage, you can ensure that your pantry caters to your family's needs, balancing nutrition, shelf life, and practicality. From non-perishable staples like rice and beans to calorie-dense options such as peanut butter or canned meats, these foods provide the sustenance and energy you need to weather tough situations. But here's the best part: preparedness doesn't go to waste. Even if emergencies don't come knocking, your stocked food can seamlessly integrate into your daily meals, stretching your budget and ensuring nothing gets left unused. This proactive approach fosters peace of mind and shows just how valuable creating a reliable food reserve can be. Without this preparation, many Americans could face severe hardships when supply chains falter or other crises emerge. By taking small steps now, you're building a safety net that not only ensures survival, but strengthens long-term resilience. Adopting this mindset of preparedness isn't just smart, it's a vital safeguard for you and your family.